And apologize. I suppose we should turn ourselves on so everybody can hear us. It was a good first quarter. No, we're kidding you. All right, we're back here, though. As these two teams are struggling here in the Abbeys tournament, they're coming in. As we said, Roseburg is 0-7. As there's a drive and putting that one in nicely. That time was Egbert. We've had all kinds of interesting situations here today on our computer. Roseburg's 0-7 coming into this, and Grants Pass 0-6. So somebody looking to walk out of here with a win tonight. There's Rosetta down deep, but he can't get it to go. But he did get shoved. That'll be the first team foul on Roseburg, but that will send Rosetta to the line. And fouls on Sprague. And a first on Sprague. Rosetta will get a couple. There's the first one. The game started out with a couple of technical foul shots by Roseburg for a violation by Grants Pass during the warm-up period. And they made both of those and took off on a 2-0 lead. But since then, the Cavemen have obviously come back and outscored them 24-18 over the quarter plus that we have played so far. And the next one is in. And we have a timeout, Grants Pass. That's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it here. If you're listening to us around Medford, there are a half dozen Abbeys here. And if you're from up north, there's an Abbeys near you too. Order delivery or take out from any location at abbeys.com. Or come join them for some great food in their clean, comfortable parlors after the game. 27-18. Grants Pass leads this one. Actually, both teams have struggled throughout the early part of the season here with finding some consistent offense, but today against each other, they're doing pretty good. There's a foul. That'll be on Amaya. Abasai. Amaya with that one. Frabel working his way into the forecourt. Gives it off to Scott. Scott. In and out. He's going to have to give it up somewhere, and he does. And it goes back around the court. You had Michael there for a moment. Now back out on top. Here's Frabel on the baseline. Frabel pops it back out. Travel. Nope. Foul. On Grants Pass. It's on Rosetta. And out of bounds for Roseburg. That's 3, though, on the Cavemen with 5:17 to go here in the second quarter. Here's Lobo. Ooh, almost lost it, but got it around to Frabel. Frabel's stuck. He'll bounce it right back out to Lobo. That's Frabel with it. He's going to drive, split, put him up, and bank it off the glass. I've got the score here, Ross. If you'll pardon me, I'll figure that one out. 27-20 is the score. Offensive foul call. That's on Eli Bronx. McKidrick comes back into the ball game. Frabel to Scott. See if Scott can get it into the forecourt. He goes right, goes left, and he finally gets it in there. Now he's going to drive all the way. He's going to scoop. That one doesn't go. He's fouled on the way. Calling it on Bronx Eli. Harrison at the line, where he is 4 for 4. We'll make it 5 for 5. Here's another one, and he's 6 for 6. He has 11 in the game. 6 of those from the foul line. McKidrick to Rosetta. Cross court. 3 is on the way. It's in and out. That was put up by Gerlitz. Now what do we have? A foul on the way. On Egbert. That's the second on Roseburg. Grants Pass now has 5. I don't know how I keep falling behind on my own personal scoreboard here, but I am. We'll catch you up. That's the score, 27-22 that you see on the screen. Trailer gets it out there to McKidrick. Back around to Young, or Amaya. Now over in the corner it goes. Working around, trying to get in. There's Rosetta. Spinning, twisting, putting it up. Not getting it to go. But once again, deep in the lane, he gets fouled. Back to the foul line. And out again. Egbert with the foul. And Rosetta goes back to the line. So 3:56 to go. 5-point lead now for the Cavemen. Berg getting ready to come back into the ball game as Rosetta gets number 1. Sprague also returns. Some of the Roseburg players have orange shoes. That's pretty cool. That's part of their school colors. Rosetta's next one is short. Scott with a rebound. Back out on top it goes to Sprague. Sprague will drive. He'll put it up too hard, and that's going to be grabbed off the floor by Trailer. And Grants Pass enlarge their lead. Down it goes to Berg, but Berg couldn't get it to go to give it to Sprague. Sprague drives all the way. That one doesn't go, and they're going to call the late foul. He will get 2 shots. It's on Berg. That's the first. Hope they call it a Gerlitz. McKidrick. I won't get there yet. McKidrick. Foul. So that's the first on McKidrick. And before Sprague can shoot, I'm going to give him 1. There's the first one. Missed. Second one misses. And Roseburg gets the rebound. Sprague has it. Looking for help. Gets it in the form of Lobo. Lobo will drive it, pass it, fire it from the corner. No, that was Michael with that 3-point attempt. And with 3 minutes to go and a 6-point lead, Grants Pass looking for another bucket. Eli Bronx throws it and is stolen by Scott. Scott will lay it in. Well, Roseburg hanging around after Grants Pass had like a 6-point lead at one point, but let it go. Here's a foul, McKidrick. And Rosetta grabbed a rebound, couldn't get that one to go. And Roseburg will bring it in, 2.5 left in the half. Scott back around, or now Scott has it. It was actually Lobo with it. Sprague in the middle. Trying to get it down low was Michael. Trying to get it to Scott, but couldn't do it. Grants Pass comes up with the basketball. And putting that one in is McKittrick. Back out to a 6-point lead, which is the biggest that Grants Pass has had so far. Stepping in and taking that is Eli Bronx, or Bronx Eli. I'm good right yet. And he missed it. Rosetta grabs a rebound and puts it in. Bronx Eli couldn't get it to go, but Rosetta cleaned it up nicely. Lobo for 3. Yes. Minute 15 left in the second period. Trailer over to Berg. Berg into Rosetta. And a 3 by McKittrick. Yes. Lobo into Scott from the foul line. It comes up short. Sprague with the rebound. Sprague goes up. He's rejected by Trailer. Rejected a second time. And finally on the third effort, Sprague gets it to go. He and Trailer having a bit of a battle there at the hoop. 30 seconds left. Rosetta wants McKittrick to take the basketball. 17 on the shot clock. Rosetta has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. McKittrick drops it off for Rosetta. They're going to have another shot clock violation. They do. That would be the second shot clock violation on Grants Pass. 3.8 seconds left to go, so Scott's going to inbound this from the sideline. And they'll see what they can get done in 3.8. Not much. Frable has it. He's going to have to do something with it quick. He throws it up, but it's too late. And that will be halftime. So at halftime, it's now Grants Pass 35, Roseburg 29. We'll be back with halftime right after this on TableRockSports.net.
Ready for Susan? During the holiday rush, those might be the best words you can hear all week. At Abby's, you get a night off from cooking, a place to gather with family, and easy holiday catering that everybody loves. For legendary pizza and hospitality, visit abbys.com.
Luxurious Karastan flooring. The flooring you need to live beautifully. It's time to enjoy savings with style during the National Karastan Month Journey into Savings event. Get a free Karastep carpet cushion and capture the lowest prices of the season with every purchase. And ask about special zero-interest financing during National Karastan Month. Exclusively at both Lippert's Carpet One locations, Medford and Grants Pass.
Aloha and Melikaliki Maka from Abby's. End your year with a tropical twist. Our big Hawaiian pizza at a legendary holiday price. Plus, earn $5, $10, $20 or more in free pizza with our holiday gift card offer. Abby's, a legendary holiday pizza tradition.
And welcome you back to halftime here at the Abbeys tournament. As this is day one of the Abbeys Holiday Classic. Grants Pass and Roseburg going at it right now. Coming up will be Corvallis and Milwaukee. And then the nightcap is North Medford taking on Thurston here in this first day of the tournament. As far as Grants Pass fans are concerned, they will be taking on Thurston tomorrow afternoon at 3. For your Roseburg fans, they will be taking on Corvallis. Well, that's at 3:30 actually for Thurston and Grants Pass. And then at 2 o'clock, the preceding game would be Roseburg and Corvallis. And I believe that today they just added a 12:30 game. Ashland and North Medford will be playing each other tomorrow afternoon. So 4 games here at South Medford High School on the morrow. The Roseburg Indians trail this one 35-29 over the Grants Pass Cavemen. Grants Pass Cavemen outscored Roseburg 20-16 in the first quarter. Outscored them 15-13 here in the second period to lead this one 35-29. As far as scoring goes, as far as Roseburg is concerned, they're led by the 13 of Harrison Scott. 7 of those have come from the field, 6 of them from the foul line. So, and he's 6 for 6. He has yet to miss. The next one on the line is Preston Sprague, who has 6, all from 2-point range. Marcus Lobo has 3 points, and Tristan Frabel and Gannon Egbert have 2 each for Roseburg. Meanwhile, for Grants Pass, they are led by the 15 of Jordan Rosetta. They're led by, I also have 6 for James Traylor, 5 for Grady McKidrick, 2 each for Bronx Eli, Caden Dedman, and Branson Young. And I'll tell you that those are unofficial stats because I'm kind of adding them up roughly. It didn't come out quite with what the scoreboard had, but that happens sometimes here. When you're trying to do everything else, we don't necessarily have it all together. So we will leave it at that, right? Because that's the way it kind of goes. As we told you, there's more games to come, 4 of them tomorrow, and then there will be 3 on Monday. Grants Pass does not play on Monday. Roseburg, if you're listening in the Roseburg area, they play all 3 days. And so they'll be playing at Milwaukee at 12:30 on day 3. There's only 3 games on Monday to close out the tournament. Well, with that, here on the Abbeys Pizza Tournament Classic, we'll take another timeout. When we come back, we'll have more to talk about on TableRockSports.net.
Sports are in trouble, and officials are in extreme demand.
So we're looking for people like you.
Former athletes,
parents, and community members.
What it takes is attention to detail,
A positive attitude and respect for the game.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
because the hard truth is,
No ref, no game. Play ball.
He's trying to come over and give us a 30-second. Oops.
It's game time. And there's only one thing that makes it all possible. Refs.
we're looking for people like you. Former athletes,
Parents,
community members.
Anyone who can manage the game and stick with it.
But we need more heroes in stripes, people like you.
Join the team and keep sports alive.
play ball.
Because no ref, no game.
Choose a company that best represents you and our local community.
Choose a company that focuses on relationships rather than transactions.
Choose a company that empowers their employees and provides growth opportunities from within.
Choose a company that shows compassion and rises to the occasion in times of need.
Call a John L. Scott broker today.
If you're looking for post-Christmas savings today, Abby's Big Hawaiian is on sale for only $26.99. This special pizza features loads of premium Canadian bacon and sweet Dole pineapple toppings. Yum. Definitely yum. I'm getting hungry. This giant pizza can be yours at Abby's.com, or you can just head over to Abby's after the game. This 16-inch pizza is so giant and has so many toppings that it usually feeds 4 to 6 people, including hungry high school basketball players. Well, I don't know that I need that much pizza. It certainly sounds like a fun idea, doesn't it? We're at halftime, and when we come back, we'll have second half action for you on the John L. Scott scoreboard. Grants Pass leads it by 6 over Roseburg. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene.
The Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Whether it's game day or a family get-together, Sherm's has the quality products and prices that will make you cheer. Sherm's Thunderbird Market, Medford's original discount grocery store.
You want diverse venues? We got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
The Lithia Chrysler Jeep Dodge Ram of Medford Superstore wants to buy your vehicle. So we'll beat any other dealer's offer to buy your vehicle by $500. And if we don't buy your vehicle, we'll fill up your gas tank. Only at Lithia Dodge.
Welcome you back here at halftime as Grants Pass leads this game by a score of 35-29. Both of these teams looking for win number 1 this season. And been kind of a long preseason for them. Most of them will not see action again now, and most of the ball clubs won't see action again until after the new year, although some will, because we have a few more tournaments still to be played. So some will see a little action here next weekend going into the new year. And a lot of them will play a non-conference game on Friday, the day after New Year's. And conference play will begin on about January 9th, at least for the Southwest Conference. So let's clear that out of here. Let's put this back up so that you can actually see the game. As we head to the third quarter. Roseburg to inbound to Scott. Scott gives it off to Kimmerell, and then they go down low and blocked. Trey Brown with it, but they're going to call a foul instead on Berg. And that's 2 on Berg. Brown at the line. We have seen some missed free throws today. Unless you're talking about Harrison Scott, I don't know that he knows how to miss from the free throw line. There's one. Get it down low to Rosetta, who's instantly double-teamed. Out it comes to McKittrick for 3. No. But Berg will grab the rebound and then give it off to McKittrick. Back out to Traylor. To Rosetta, who will take the baseline. Spin it. No, that one doesn't go. Sprague with the rebound for the Indians. Ahead to Scott. Scott, who likes to launch the three-pointer. He's not going to get one off this time, though. Here's a 3. That one's no good. Knocked out of bounds. by Grants Pass. So Roseburg will inbound it. Brown will do that for them. It's out to Kimmerly. And then taken away by Rosetta. We'll give it off to McKittrick. Back to Trailer. Berg. To Trailer. Around to Rosetta, who's instantly double teamed, and right back out to McKittrick for three. Yes! And that's the way you make them pay. If you're going to triple team, there's a long three by Scott. Oh, it's no good. Trailer will bring it in, but if you're going to triple team Rosetta, make them pay by hitting the bucket. There's a foul. It's on Kimmerly. That's a first on Kimmerly. That one's off the rim, but Rosetta will grab the rebound. They are really not calling timeouts. I just said fixing my board. And there's underneath. No, that one isn't going to go. Coming out of there with it is the Indians. They get it ahead quickly now to Michael, who gets it to Scott for three. That one's around and off. Tipped up and in by Sprague. Say very loudly, white ball, white ball. Up, Scott partially blocked, gets it back, puts it up and in. All of a sudden, Roseburg has it down to a 4-point lead. Trailer driving. No, he fouled on the drive. Brown grabs that foul. 2 now on Roseburg. 5:07 to go. Third period. Trailer gets it, dumps it down to Young, but Young couldn't get the little hook shot to go. Roseburg with it, a chance to get the margin down to 2. Michael over to Sprague. Back around it goes to Brown. Brown driving. Brown doesn't get it. Rosetta with the rebound. Rosetta, a wild dribble, but he managed to get fouled. That's Kimmerly. The second on Kimmerly. Trailer directing traffic, gets it into Rosetta. Rosetta goes up, fouled. He'll get a couple this time. It's on Brown. That's his second foul. The fourth on Roseburg, which is probably the more important number to worry about. Rosetta, deep breath. He's got it. Almost afraid to talk. You could hear yourself here the way as quiet as it got there. Four and a half to go in the quarter. There's a three. That's around and out. You're going to get a foul. on Grant's pass. That'll go on Young. That's his second. Ooh, almost went out of bounds. Referee almost had a play on that one. Scott around to Brown. Brown's holding on to it. Now he'll begin and out on a dribble. Get it back around to Kimmery. Kimmery gets it back to Brown. Trailer. Trailer did knock it. They say he knocked that cross-corner pass away. Almost intercepted it, but he got it to Rosetta. Rosetta will bounce it off to McKittrick, and McKittrick will put it in. And again, as we say, that's the way you do it if you're going to put all the attention on one player. Make them pay for doing so. There's a foul on Berg. Frable coming in for Brown. Berg coming in for Young. .345 to go here, third period. Scott looking for somebody. Knocked out of bounds by Trailer. We know the Trailer has quick hands. He's a receiver and a good defensive back. He knows how to slap a ball away. There's a drive and a whistle. Nope. Offensive foul on Kimmerly. So Kimmerly gets that one. That's his third. So that's an important number 2 for Roseburg. McKittrick rises. McKittrick gets back iron. Sprague gets the rebound for Roseburg. Kimmerly gets it to Scott, out of bounds. They will say Roseburg ball. Lobo back into the game for Roseburg. Frable. And rising for 3 and not getting that one at all was Michael. Trailer gets it into the forecourt quickly. Connolly. Get her back out to McKittrick. McKittrick rises. No, that one doesn't go. Lobo trying to hand it off and gets it off to Scott, who has to pull it all the way back out. They'll start in again. Frable. Around to Sprague. Lobo. Backing up, backing up. You're down to 9 seconds to go. Somebody's going to think about doing something. Here's a 3. Yes. Scott with the 3-pointer. Underneath. Turn, spin. Conley can't get it to go. Sprague flying into the forecourt to Lobo. Lobo in the lane. Gets it down low to Sprague, and Sprague will lay it in. And after having it back out there to an 8-point lead again, one more time. Grant's pass gives it back. Rosetta, offensive foul. Well, you knew he was going to get called sooner or later for that. I hate to say that to you Grants Pass fans, but that's just the way it is. He's going in wildly into double teams. Sooner or later, they're going to say, that's enough of that, man. It's an offensive foul. Coming into the game for Gerlitz for Grants Pass. Frable to the foul line. Can't get a shot off. He'll put it up anyway. It doesn't go. Rosetta with the rebound. Back around to Trailer. To Rosetta down low. Rosetta goes up. This time he's going to be fouled. Sprague is going to get a technical. That's a technical also on Sprague. So they will huddle up, make sure that it rises to the level of a technical. Usually these things are never overturned, no matter how long the discussion goes on. Sure enough, it's a technical. So Rosetta will be at the line. He'll be at the line for a long time. There's one of them. One out of two there. Now we'll shoot the foul shots for being fouled. There's one of those. And Grants Pass is going to get the basketball back. There are both of those. Well, 3 out of 4. Plus, Grants Pass gets the ball. A minute 25 left in period number 3. Conley holds on to it, gets it to Rosetta, who spins and puts it in. Lobo to Scott for 3. No, tipped around. Rosetta comes out of there with it. Ahead to Traylor. Traylor puts it up. That one doesn't go. Frable into the forecourt to Lobo. Lobo thought about a 3, gives it up. Sprague will spin, twist. No, that one doesn't go. Scramble for the rebound. Rosetta fouls. Coming in now for Roseburg, Egbert. And Roseburg has it out of bounds underneath their own hoop. Lobo to Frable, to Lobo. The reverse goes. Conley around to Rosetta. We're down to 15 seconds in the period. McKendrick directing traffic. Gets it to Traylor. Traylor lays it in. I'll tell you what, man, that was done nicely. Traylor waited a second, took a cut. He took off for the basket. They just got it to him for an easy one. So we've made it through 3. And at the end of 3 on the John L. Scott scoreboard, 49-41 in favor of Grants Pass. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Utah.
At Rogue Credit Union, we don't answer to shareholders. Instead, we return earnings back to our members. We know that we're stronger when we work together, and that's why we're invested here, living, giving, and supporting local. We're your friends and your neighbors. We know the needs of our communities. Being a part of Rogue means that our focus is on our members, and when you prosper, we prosper. See the credit union difference and how being a part of something smaller can have a bigger impact.
Bill's Glass covers the full spectrum of your glass needs and dreams. Having new windows installed by Bill's Glass dramatically update and improves the look of your home and helps reduce energy bills year-round. Let Bill's Glass show you what you've been missing. Bill's Glass, the largest glass company in Southern Oregon for your home and auto, as well as the trusted industry leader for over 50 years. Locally owned, family run, Bill's Glass in Ashland, Medford, and Grants Pass.
Period 4. Grants Pass with an 8-point lead to begin the third period. McKendrick to Conley. Back to McKendrick, down to Rosetta. Put it up, foul, counts. Running out of room here for Mr. Rosetta. For his scoring, he's got 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 22, 24 with a chance of getting to 25 right here. And there it is. Roseburg's going to have to do something, although they keep coming back constantly on Grants Pass. There's one put up by Michael. That one doesn't go. Rosetta with the rebound. He was down low again. They have had a lot of shots at the paint, have the Indians. Conley to Trailer for 3. No. Tipped around. Grabbed out of there by Michael. To Scott. Scott between two. Scott at the foul line. He's partially deflected. Conley will grab the rebound. Wasn't a total block, but it was enough. Trailer grabs that bounce pass before it goes out of bounds. Out on top to Rosetta, who says, let's settle down and run an offense. Trailer to McKendrick. To Rosetta, who's double teamed. Leaving Trailer wide open. Trailer will take it to the hoop. No, that one doesn't go. Frable bouncing it ahead to Scott, and it's off of Scott's foot. .6:33 to go in the game. An 11-point lead for the Grants Pass Cavemen on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott, they have offices in Medford, Ashland, and Eugene. The Trailer. Down to Rosetta. Gonna foul the timeout. I think this is a 30-second timeout called. We just wanted to get things settled out. Nope, full timeout. We'll take one also here as Roseburg leads this one on the John L. Scott score.
Diverse venues, we got them. Year-round sports access? You bet. Race cars, soccer, paragliding? Check, check, check. Medford has it covered as your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Okay, you know how people complain about how Dutch Bros workers are like too nice, too hyper, compliment you too much, whatever? Maybe you're not nice enough. Maybe you need to get a little Dutch Bros in you.
Discover the West Coast destination for those seeking more. More sunny days, more athletic facilities, more outdoor adventures, more to do during downtime. Medford is your sport ground, where the West Coast plays.
Welcome back to South Medford High School, the Abby's Holiday Classic. Presented by Abby's Legendary Pizza. Trailer, they inbound it, 6:17 to go in the ball game. And Lobo stepping in, knocks it out of bounds. That's all he does. Grants Pass trying to get their first win. Here's a three. That's going to come up short. Gerlitz with that shot. Scott ahead to Lobo. Bounce across the court. Ooh, that was close to a travel. There's a travel. There we go. Frabel. Got the pass. Took off to get to the position he wanted to shoot. Forgot to dribble while doing it. Trailer at the three-point line will give it up. Gerlitz. Back around it goes. There's McKittrick to Conley. To Rosetta, who lost it momentarily. Trying to get it to Conley. Conley gets it back finally. And will rescue that pass. Rosetta. Trailer. Nope, they're not going to let Trailer shoot either right now. Conley. He'll pop it back out to Trailer. In the corner for three. That one's off the front line just a little bit. They're going to get a foul. It's on Rosetta. That's three on him. Frabel. Back around to Michael. Michael trying to get it up, can't do it. Gets back out to Frabel. Frabel will rise. That one's back iron. What do we got? Timeout. Trying to get back up off the floor. Egbert comes off limping. Training staff will have a look at him. Cavemen need to get into the forecourt, first of all. They do. They get it in there by getting it to Amaya. A foul is on Michael. The second on Roseburg with 5:01 to go in the quarter. Three, no. McKittrick missing that one. Scott gets it around to Kimberly. Kimberly kicked it, kick ball. Roseburg will start it again. Scott to inbound. Out to Michael. And Michael will throw it out of bounds. Yeah. Not sure what he was thinking there. He was thinking that his teammate would come back. His teammate was thinking he would go towards the basket. Miscommunication, and it's out of bounds. Amaya takes the inbound. Trailer. Rosetta, or McKittrick. Get it back now to Amaya. Amaya drives. Amaya puts it up and in. Not sure how he got that in there, but guess it doesn't make any difference. Scott. That one's in and out. Young with a rebound for Grants Pass to Rosetta, who almost traveled, but he got it back. Young to Trailer. McKittrick. Bounce it off to Young. Underneath. No, Young couldn't get that one to go. Scott to Frabel. Bounce it. Kimberly rises. That one doesn't go. Rosetta will bring it up. 13-point lead for the Grants Pass Cavemen as we approach 3.5 to go. Here's Amaya for three. No. Rosetta with the rebound. Back out to Amaya. And into Rosetta. And we've got timeout. Grants Pass, it's a full timeout. will take one also. Grants Pass leads on the John L. Scott scoreboard. John L. Scott with offices in Medford, Ashland, and
Combining your home and auto insurance could save you time and money. And who doesn't like that? Want surprisingly great rates on auto, home, and life? Now's the time to call State Farm agent Rory Wold in Medford.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
This has been my profession for 30 plus years now. I really love my work. We try to source as many ingredients as we can, as local as possible, like local fruits and vegetables. We have a menu like you would find in any nice restaurant. We don't make it until you order it, so everything will be coming out fresh. We do have wonderful desserts here as well. Every day you have 5 or 6 options as far as a fresh dessert go. People are bringing their friends and family and wanting to show off what we have here to offer.
Come take a tour of Twin Creeks and meet our award-winning staff.
3:22 to go in the game. Grants Pass up by 13 over the Roseburg Indians. These two teams will see each other twice more when Southwest Conference play begins in January. Amaya takes the inbounds. Rosetta, McKidrick, Trailer. Back around to Young. Rosetta, he won't take the 3, not from there anyway. Trailer being guarded by Frable. Back around to McKidrick. McKidrick will try to split everybody. Can't get that one to go. Rosetta grabs it and puts it back in. I'm here to tell you that one, though, for McKidrick went everywhere but in. Top, nope, tapped away there by Trailer, but Roseburg gets it right back. Kimmerly to Frable. Back to Kimmerly. To Michael. Around it goes now to Scott. Scott will rise from 3. Yes! And they're going to say, hey, no foul either, even though he went to the ground. That is the 3rd three-pointer this afternoon for Harrison Scott. Trailer rattles that one out of bounds. Quarterback Rosetta trying to hit his receiver, James Trailer. Overthrew him that time. Brings up second down. No. Round do we go? Frable. Trying to get some help. Can't find help. Traveled. Up and down. Left his feet, came back down. That was all over. 1:50 to go in the game. Trailer gives it to Rosetta. Quarterback has it go. As I said, the quarterback has it go off his hands, but it actually went off of Roseburg. Trailer will inbound it. Gets it to Rosetta. Rosetta says, let's clear to the other side now. It's McKendrick to one side. Here's Trailer. Young to Amaya. Back to Young, and Young will put it in. Three. That one put up by Kimmerly. That hits nothing. Grants Pass fans, well, student body, having a little fun with that one. There's a foul. It's going to be on number 14. Michael will pick up the foul. His second, only the 3rd on Roseburg as we have 1:08 to go. Rosetta with it. Now they start their play. Can't do anything yet to McKidrick. Back around to Trailer. Trailer almost loses it, but gets it back. Amaya to Rosetta. To Young. Amaya We're going to have to put this thing up here pretty soon. 8 seconds to go. 7, you're down to 5. Somebody's going to have to do something. Rosetta drives. Rosetta bounces it off the glass and puts it in. That will work at the last second. That takes us down to less than 30 to go. Offensive foul. And it's called on Frable. 28 seconds to go. And with a 16-point lead, or if we look at this way, a 16-point deficit, I don't think Roseburg will play much defense. And indeed not. They're dropping way back. We're down to 14 seconds, 12. And Roseburg's going to just say, I think you win. And that will be it as we're down to the final 3 seconds. And that's it. It's the final here at South Medford High School. And Grants Pass gets their first win of the season as they win this one by a score of 60-44 over Roseburg. We'll be back and we'll be really, really fast with doing ours. Well, we'll just do the stats for you right now. We'll do them really, really quick, and then they're somewhat inaccurate because we missed a couple of plays, and we won't even try to do it by chronological order. But Marcus Lobo for Roseburg had 5. Scott Harrison had 15, 18, 21. Tristan Frable had 2. Trey Brown 1. Preston Sprague had 11. And Gannon Egbert had 2. Meanwhile, for Grants Pass, the James Traylor had 8. Bronx Eli had 2. Caden Dedman had 2. Grady McKendrick had 10. Branson Young had 4. Amaya had 2. And Jordan Rosetta, we got to add him up. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 25, 26, 28 on the night. As that's the way it ends up here tonight. So Grants Pass wins this one by a count of 60-44. We thank you for watching tonight's broadcast. We'd like to thank South Medford High School for hosting the Lithia Superstore game of the night on TableRockSports.net. And we want to say thank you to our officials for tonight's contest. Visit TableRockSports.net to see when our next live high school sports events are scheduled. Again, the final score on the John L. Scott scoreboard, Grants Pass 60, Roseburg 44. This has been a presentation of TableRockSports.net. Our executive producer is Joe Brett. And we are saying thanks for watching. Good night from South Medford High School in Medford, Oregon.